Y'all. Okay, so I gotta tell y'all something funny. So if y'all want to listen in, this is very, very funny and interesting. Okay, so anyway, back to my story. So when I first had my own room up at my dad's shop. So I don't know if I've told you this story or not. We was gonna build a room, and I think maybe this kind of about probably about a year or so ago when he mentioned that he was gonna do that. Well, we got nowhere. Um, when it is done, I will give y'all actually a room tour of what it actually looks like. Um, you seen that vlog today of me showing you guys what it looked like, and if we got anywhere, absolutely not. Um, you won't believe who we got to see today. Well, in case if you did not know, and I don't know if you guys live in Ivanhoe. Um, well, so anyway, the the Ivanhoe Fire Department shows up today, and they bring in the rescue squad. Okay, well, here's the whole backstory. Okay, I have autism and I'm autistic, so when something bothers me and triggers my mind, so my brother, I guess if you want to call it, turned on the daggone sirens and it made me flip out. Okay, well, anyway, I had nothing in my ears, so I'm sitting there and I'm like, is this gonna ever end, y'all? And and then about 2 hours early, here comes more Ivanhoe Fire Department. Well, here comes maybe 5 trucks out of the middle of nowhere. And so they brought in their trucks, is which I've seen them before. But anyway, so back to my story. So they pull in, right? Well, they got a huge, big old tank, and I don't know if you guys ever see one if you're driving out in Ivanhoe. Um, if you ever get behind one and you hear the siren so loud that it triggers your mind, um, I have to either put tissue in my ear if that's what you want to know. Um, it's not fun being having autism and autistic at the same time because if you didn't know, yes, I have mental problems when it comes to triggering me. If something sets me off and I don't know what's going on in my brain, it will trigger effect. I don't like loud noises. I've never had like loud noises. I don't like sirens. I don't like nothing. I do not like sirens at all. And so I don't know if I told you this story, guys, and I don't know. This happened back a year ago. This is when my dad got hurt, but he has no clue that he forgot all about it and knew that he said that he never got hurt. Okay, so that night he was complaining chest hurting and back hurting. Okay, he swears that he did not remember me calling 911. Okay, so this is funny. So he does not recall me calling 911. Anyway, so when this happened, he did not remember. So, and he would refuse to go in an ambulance. Refused. Okay. So the fire department's like, well, you need to go on to the hospital to be checked out. Well, 10 minutes later, we get there, and he says, oh, there's nothing wrong with me. Just let me go home. And there was something wrong because I told the nurse that he was having chest pain and all this stuff. And anyway, so when that all happened, it all went down. But back to what I was saying about autism. So I don't know if you guys have seen in that recent vlog. I think it was 3 vlogs ago, or something like that. You remember me, of course, freaking out if you didn't know. Is which I cannot get my other man to reply. So, anyway. So, long story short, I don't know if you've ever seen lead mines. Well, lead mines is a rescue squad, fire department, and everything else. Well, according to of what I've seen, like in the sirens, I don't like sirens like loud, like to where it hurts your ears. So you have to pull it into an inspection sticker, and somebody set the sirens off. And I kept sitting there, and this it's sort of like my desk. I don't know if I told you this. I was sitting like this. Okay, I was sitting like this the whole time at my desk. And so I got back up, and I looked out, and there was sirens blowing. Okay, now back to my room situation. So we had to build separate walls to make a door. Okay. Do we get anywhere? No. If that's your question being answered. We got nowhere today. We maybe put down 2 boards. We got nowhere. So I'm sitting here waiting, and I'm like, when is this ever going to be done? When is this ever going to be done? Well, it hadn't got done. I was hoping to have it done by today. But no, it did not get done. So anyway, long story short, that's just a life update. Am I doing good? No. I'm frustrated. If that's what you want to call me. I am frustrated. I'm trying to make my hair look good for you guys on video tonight. Anyway, so long story short, it was a miserable day. Anyway, back to what I was saying. What was I talking about? Oh, having autism. Well, when you're diagnosed, and I don't know if you guys are little or tall or whatever, when you come out of the hospitals, which you probably were little, they had diagnosed me with autism. Well, autism is like where you have different thoughts and different talks. Like when people make you mad and you have autism, it's which it triggers your mind. Okay, when somebody sets you off, you blame that on that person, and it's just weird, and it just is what it is, and that's all I'm gonna say.